If you have reached the age of 70 or are approaching this milestone and feel that joy and peace in life are no longer as complete as before, stay with me until the end of this video. I truly believe that happiness has not left you. It's just that sometimes we don't know how to hold on to it. Today, I want to share 12 simple yet incredibly powerful habits that happy women practice daily. These habits help them embrace life with joy, serenity, and deep fulfillment. And trust me, some things on this list will surprise you. Especially habit number 9. Just one small shift in mindset changed how I see life, making it lighter and brighter. The best part? You don't need much money, perfect health, or an extensive social network to feel fulfilled. Happiness doesn't come from what you own, but from how you appreciate and enjoy what you already have. And this can start today, right where you are, with the wonderful person that you are. So give yourself a moment to relax, make a warm cup of tea, find a comfortable place to sit, and join me as we explore these small habits that can impact your life. Before we begin, if you love topics about joy, peace, and living fully at any age, don't forget to like this video so that more amazing women like you can find these helpful insights. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on more inspiring content about making the most of your golden years with happiness. Now let's dive into the first habit, a simple morning gratitude ritual that can start your day with joy and positive energy. Habit number 1. Expanding your knowledge every day. Do you know the secret to keeping your mind youthful and energetic? It's continuous learning. Women who remain happy beyond 70 nurture their curiosity, seeing each day as an opportunity to discover something new, enrich their lives, and find joy in simple things. The best part is that learning doesn't have to occur in a classroom or require expensive courses. It can come from everyday moments, a new book, an unfamiliar recipe, or even a conversation with your grandchild. I often ask my grandkids, "Can you teach me something new today?" And to my surprise, they always have something interesting to share. Recently, I tried watercolor painting. My first painting looked terrible, but instead of feeling discouraged, I laughed, kept practicing, and gradually saw myself improving. Because learning is not about becoming perfect. It's about keeping the mind active, thinking openly, and feeling inspired every day. Science has proven that challenging yourself with new experiences helps improve memory, reduces the risk of cognitive decline, and enhances overall happiness. So today, why not learn something new? It could be a fun fact, a new vocabulary word, or simply discovering a feature on your phone that you've never used before. As long as you are learning, you are growing. And that is the key to keeping your spirit young, no matter your age. Habit number 2, taking time to reflect. The older I get, the more I realize that life becomes more meaningful when we take time to reflect. In a world constantly rushing forward, happy women know how to slow down, appreciate the present, and cherish the moments that truly matter. Each evening, I take a few quiet minutes to ask myself, what brought me joy today? What did I learn? Is there a small achievement I can be proud of? Sometimes, I jot these thoughts down in a journal, just a few short sentences about my feelings. Other times, I sit by the window, watch the sunset, and let my mind unwind. And you know what? This simple habit has changed the way I see life. Instead of dwelling on what didn't go as planned, I've learned to appreciate the beautiful moments. Instead of feeling like time is slipping away too fast, I've realized that each day holds something worth remembering. Science also shows that reflecting on positive experiences improves memory, reduces stress, and enhances emotional well-being. So tonight, before you fall asleep, I encourage you to take a moment to think about one good thing from your day. Perhaps a warm moment, a valuable lesson, or simply something that made you smile. Habit number 3, surrounding yourself with beauty. One of the simplest ways to bring joy into your life is by creating an inspiring and peaceful space. But when I talk about beauty, I don't mean luxury items or expensive works of art. True beauty isn't about material value. It's about how it makes you feel serene, warm, and deeply connected to your surroundings. For me, beauty can be found in the simplest things. A fresh flower placed on the table, even if it's just a single bloom picked from the garden. A family photo on the wall reminded me of cherished memories. Or the soft glow of a candle in the evening brings warmth and tranquility to my soul. But beauty isn't confined to the home. It's everywhere. It's in the golden glow of the sunrise, the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze, or the carefree laughter of children playing outside. And the best part, you don't have to wait for beauty to find you. You can create it yourself. Science has shown that living in a harmonious environment, whether in nature or a thoughtfully arranged space, can reduce stress, boost creativity, and increase happiness. So today, I have a small challenge. Add beauty to your life. It could be tidying up a corner of your room to create more space, adding a pop of color to your surroundings, or simply taking a few minutes to gaze at the sky and soak in its serenity. Because when you surround yourself with beauty, you also plant seeds of joy in your heart. Habit number 4, prioritizing laughter and joy. If there's one secret to keeping your spirit youthful, it's knowing how to laugh and embrace joy daily. Women who stay happy beyond 70 don't wait for joy to find them. They create it through the simple moments of life. For me, that could mean rewatching a favorite comedy movie that will make me laugh out loud. It could also be sharing funny stories with friends, because laughter always feels richer when shared. And sometimes, when I walk into a room and completely forget what I am about to do, I don't stress over it. I just laugh and move on. Laughter isn't just a momentary delight. It has incredible health benefits. Science has proven that it reduces stress, stabilizes blood pressure, strengthens the immune system, and stimulates the production of endorphins, the body's natural happiness hormones. But joy doesn't only come from laughter. It comes from engaging in activities that make your heart light up. For me, that's baking, painting, and spending time with my grandchildren. For you, it might be gardening, playing music, or even dancing alone when no one is watching. Most importantly, joy doesn't have to be loud or extravagant. Sometimes, it's as simple as sitting on the porch, feeling the cool breeze, and savoring the peace of the present moment. So today, I have a small challenge for you. Find something that makes you smile, and do it more often. Habit number 5, spreading small acts of kindness. If there's one lesson life has taught me, it's that kindness always finds its way back to you in the most unexpected ways. Happy women don't wait for grand opportunities to make a difference. They make kindness a part of their daily lives through small but meaningful actions that brighten someone's day, while also bringing joy to themselves. Sometimes, I bake cookies and share them with my neighbors just to see the warmth in their smiles. On other days, I write a handwritten letter to an old friend to remind them that I miss them and cherish our shared memories. Sometimes, I simply smile at a stranger because you never know what kind of day they've had and how much a smile might mean to them. Recently, I started writing thank you notes to people who have positively impacted my life, even if those moments happened long ago. To my surprise, their responses were incredibly touching. They told me how special it made them feel, how appreciated they felt, and how it brightened their day. That's the magic of kindness. It ripples outward and creates more positive change than we realize. Science has shown that acts of kindness increase serotonin production, reduce stress, and bring a sense of happiness to the receiver and the giver. But just as important, be kind to yourself. Don't be too harsh or critical of yourself. Learn to speak to yourself with the same gentleness and encouragement you would offer a dear friend. Be proud of the strong, resilient person you are because you have come so far, and you are still moving forward. Habit number 6. Nurturing your body with love. Happiness starts from within. A big part is how we care for our bodies. I'm not here to tell you to follow a strict diet or give up your favorite treats. Trust me, I would never say no to a piece of chocolate. But I have learned that when I treat my body well, I feel healthier, my mind feels clearer, and I have more energy to enjoy life. Eating well is not just about food choices. It's also about how we experience our meals. Instead of rushing through food mindlessly, I take the time to savor each bite, to appreciate the little joys of eating. It could be a perfectly ripe peach in the summer, a warm soup on a chilly day, or the simple pleasure of cooking a meal for myself just because I deserve it. Healthy eating doesn't mean deprivation. It means listening to your body and giving it what it needs. Small changes can make a big difference. Adding fresh, colorful foods to your plate, staying hydrated, the best beauty secret, and swapping processed foods for more wholesome choices whenever possible. But above all, the most important thing is to enjoy every meal. Food isn't just fuel, it's joy, connection, and a daily act of self-care. So, I have a small challenge for you. This week, make one positive change to your meals. Maybe it's a vibrant salad, a nourishing smoothie, or simply taking the time to fully enjoy every bite. Habit number 7. Celebrating your achievements. It's easy to get caught up in what's left undone. The goals still waiting to be reached, the dreams yet to be fulfilled, or the things you wish you had done differently. But one thing that happy women over 70 understand deeply is this. Your life is already filled with victories that deserve to be acknowledged and cherished. Take a moment to reflect. How many challenges have you overcome? How many acts of kindness have you done for others? How many meaningful memories have you created? And how many lives have you touched, even in the smallest ways? All of these are worth celebrating. Sometimes I like to sit down, go through old photos, or read letters from loved ones. These moments remind me that my life has been rich with love, laughter, and valuable lessons. And you know what? Even the smallest accomplishments deserve recognition. Did you take a walk today? Fantastic. Did you try something new? That's a big step forward. Did you get through a tough day with patience and kindness? You deserve to be proud. Happiness isn't just about chasing what's next, but appreciating what you've already achieved. So today, I have a challenge for you. Celebrate yourself. Write down something you're proud of, or simply smile and say, I did well. Habit number 8. Connecting with someone every day. Happiness thrives through relationships and meaningful connections with the people around us. No matter how strong and independent we may be, we all need moments of shared joy, heartfelt conversations, and warm laughter. That's why happy women make it a habit to connect with someone every day. Some days, I take the time to chat with an old friend. On others, just a quick phone call to my children or a friendly greeting to the mail carrier is enough to warm my heart. And the truth is, these small moments matter. Sometimes I think, I don't want to bother anyone today. But then, I make the call anyway. And almost instantly, any feeling of loneliness disappears, replaced by joy and connection. We often wait for others to reach out to us, but perhaps they're waiting for us too. So why not be the one to make the first move? A simple gesture can make all the difference. Sending a thoughtful message to a loved one, calling a friend just to check in, or giving a small gift to a neighbor, a flower, a homemade treat, or even a heartfelt note. Science has proven that social connections reduce stress, boost mood, and even contribute to a longer life. If you ever feel lonely, remember that communities are always ready to welcome you. A book club, a social group, a crafting class, or even an online community. So today, take a moment to reach out to someone. You never know whose day you might brighten, including your own. Habit number 9. Breathe in fresh air and shift your perspective. If there's one simple yet powerful way to boost your mood instantly, it's stepping outside and enjoying the fresh air. It sounds easy, but do you know what? Many people spend the entire day indoors without realizing what they're missing. Happy women understand that going outside daily, even for just a few minutes, can greatly affect their emotions and overall well-being. For me, sometimes all it takes is a stroll around the neighborhood, exchanging smiles with familiar faces to bring a sense of joy. On other days, I don't even need to go far. I just sit on my porch, sip a cup of tea, and listen to the world around me. Birds singing, the gentle rustling of leaves, the everyday sounds that make life feel vibrant. And like magic, my worries seem to fade away. There's something about being in nature that changes us from within. The warmth of the sun reminds you that you're alive and present. A soft breeze brings a sense of calm. The sounds of nature pull you into the beauty of the moment. Science has proven that just 20 minutes outside each day can reduce stress, improve mood, and even help regulate blood pressure. And if you can't go for a walk, that's okay. Simply standing on your balcony, opening a window to let in fresh air, or tending to your garden can offer the same benefits. Habit number 10. Move your body in a way that brings you joy. Let me share a little secret. You don't need to run marathons or lift weights to stay healthy. Happy women over 70 know that movement doesn't have to be rigid exercise. It's about joy, about feeling good in your body as it moves. I used to think that staying healthy meant following a strict workout routine. But then I realized that movement is most effective when it makes me smile and feels natural. Now, I choose gentle but enjoyable ways to stay active. Some days, I take a leisurely walk around the neighborhood, waving at friends. Other times, I do simple stretches right in my living room. And sometimes, I turn on an old favorite song and dance in my kitchen. Yes, I still have my moves. What matters is not intensity, but consistency. When you move your body, you're reducing aches, keeping your joints flexible, and gaining natural energy without needing coffee. Most importantly, staying active allows you to maintain independence, making everyday tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries much easier. And here's a fun fact. Scientific studies show that movement isn't just good for your body and keeps your mind sharp. When you stay active, blood flow to the brain improves, enhancing focus and cognitive function. The good news is that it's never too late to start. Just 5 minutes of stretching, gentle yoga moves, or gardening can make a big difference. So today, I invite you to get up and move in whatever way brings you joy. Let your body move freely and enjoy happiness at every step. Habit number 11. Make your morning a gift to yourself. How you start your day can set the tone for everything. Happy women understand that mornings shouldn't be a rushed dive into daily tasks, but a sacred time for themselves. A small gift to begin the day with energy and joy. For me, it's as simple as carefully preparing a warm cup of tea with a touch of honey. I take it to my favorite chair by the window, where I can watch little birds hopping around the garden. That moment, just me, my tea, and the peacefulness of the morning, reminds me to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor the present. But a morning ritual doesn't have to be the same for everyone. Perhaps you enjoy stepping outside for a gentle walk, feeling the fresh air on your skin. Maybe you prefer reading an inspiring book chapter, doing a few stretches to wake up your body, or simply sitting in silence, savoring your coffee without distractions from a phone screen. What matters most is making this moment an intentional habit. Don't let your mornings be stressful or consumed by chaotic information. Create a space for yourself to start the day with calmness and energy. Habit number 12. Start your day with gratitude. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you check your phone right away? Do you start thinking about your to-do list or worrying about unfinished tasks from the day before? Happy women over 70 have a special habit that helps them begin each day with peace. Practicing gratitude. Before getting out of bed each morning, I take a deep breath and think of 3 things I'm grateful for. They don't have to be grand or life-changing. Sometimes they're as simple as the warm sunlight filtered through my curtains, the first sip of tea that soothes my soul, the sound of birds singing in the garden reminds me that the world is full of life and beauty. But here's the powerful part. I write them down instead of just thinking about them. I keep a small journal by my bedside, and every morning I take a moment to jot down 1 sentence of gratitude. One morning, I wrote, "I am grateful for my legs because they still take me on walks daily." And just like that, I began to see my body with appreciation, instead of focusing on minor aches and pains. Why is this so powerful? Science has shown that writing down what you're grateful for increases serotonin levels, reduces stress, and improves sleep quality. It trains the brain to focus on the positive, and over time, gratitude becomes second nature, helping you feel happier every single day. So, I have a small challenge for you. Before you start your day tomorrow morning, write down 1 thing you're grateful for. Try this for a week and see how it transforms your mindset. These habits help women over 70 live daily with joy, peace, and a deep sense of purpose. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits resonates with you the most? Will you start your mornings with gratitude, step outside for fresh air, or bring more laughter? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button to spread positive messages to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more inspiring content on living a happy and fulfilling life at any age. And if you know someone who would love this video, share it with them, because sometimes a small piece of advice can change someone's life. Also, if you'd like more valuable insights and inspiring stories, don't forget to sign up for the Wise Flow newsletter. It's free and filled with thoughtful advice. You can find the link in the description. Thank you for spending time with me today. Stay joyful, stay grateful, and keep shining. See you in the next video.